Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankees Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tom Goslin, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Here's Will Myers, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Will Myers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one. No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Dan Vogelbach. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Alford.
Aaron Alford.
Full count. Here it comes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Striding in once again, Jermaine Rogers.
Jermaine
from the belt. Kicks and deals. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Digging in once again, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Rip it up.
Hey, be patient. Stay back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball the pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
All right, come on now.
Runner at second here with one man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Find me a barrel right here. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Good battle here.
Right,
this will be the seventh pitch coming up.
Fly, buddy.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Manuel Quezada. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hey, see it.
Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
1 and 2. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Digging in, Dan Vogelback. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Vogelback.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Red Sox host road win number 40 on the year. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. So striding forward now, Darren James. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And the runner back safely.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
So striding in, Aaron Alford. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. This one's down to third. Reined in to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Darren James.
Darren James.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
That's wide, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Mookie Betts.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for the second out. Ready once again, Darren James. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
All right, 1 pitch, your pitch right here. Let's go.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hey, square one up. One time.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Aaron Alford.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Myers is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just Coming to the plate now, Darren. And two runners aboard here in the seventh inning.
Here we go now, one at a time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, you got an 0-2 count, you waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt, throw one high, make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Runners back. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it, right here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Come on, big guy.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
All right, come on now. What time? Let's fly.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mutter going back on it. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 26 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, doctor, the swing they were expecting and looking for. They got the grand slam when they needed it most late in the innings. And I tell you, they got a chance now to hold on to win this game. If that...
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Roenis Elias claims the win out of the pen, his first. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today the third and final. At the plate, Darren James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. James is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Come on now, one time right here.
The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
1-1. Here it comes. Fouled back.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Kurt Houston. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Houston.
Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. To short, hit hard. And now against his body, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Those jump throws are always some of the most. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 3-1 to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Darren James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Really a remarkable play to get to that one, as show track demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the runner. Not every shortstop in the league can make that play. Here's Will Myers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Will Myers.
Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now at the plate, Darren James. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here we go. Here we go.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Watch up, drive him in for us.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's ball 2.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Hey,
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Hey, ducks on the pond.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Wow, how quickly things changed. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
Come on, let it
From
fly.
the belt, kicks and deals. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. And it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today. 5-4 the final score. Both sides. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So striding forward now, Darren James. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things, maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
Hey, I need you right here. 1 time.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So stepping in, Rob Refsnyder. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Hit to third. Step on the bag for 1. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James.
Basemen, Darren James.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Damian Matthews. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Brooks Pounders will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you, to be on point. 3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
So striding in, Ronnie Chisenhall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Johnston rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. Into the box, Damian Matthews. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, it looks like just a ground.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. Into the windup and the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Wait for a good one now.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Striding in once again, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball just a bit high. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball 2.
Ball 2. Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Goodell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tyler Goodell will be next. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in, Darren James. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, see it drive it right back at the pitcher, huh now?
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Curveball that time, not even close. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Lifted the other way to left center. Johnston arranged to his left as he tracks it. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. Baltimore get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game 1-2 one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Johnston is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. With that, it's time to...
He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
I got it.
Alford is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Run on 2 hits. Ready for another chance. Darren James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado into shallow left. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Darren James 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
James.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Cruz has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Manny Machado now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 13, Manny
Looking
Machado.
for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to left. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. Machado on his way to second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be
ready for another shot now. Alden Cruz.
Come on.
Alden Cruz.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. James is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Dwayne Waldron. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Waldron.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Stepping into the box, Darren James. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
James.
And a ball 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Johnston on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Julio Teheran gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now a chance to look at the starting.
He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks go 1. Now in the box, Trey Mancini. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball. Just didn't get it.
Digging in to try it again. Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Ready once again, Darren James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pitch up there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in once again, Alex Murillo. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Murillo.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get it.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you and to be on point. Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. Haniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, it's time to check out.
I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Ready for another chance. Mariano Padilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Padilla.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here comes the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Come on, big guy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, The more the hitters have seen you, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared. Digging in once again, Darren James. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. In a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. To the right side and through a base hit. Tilson heads for the plate, and he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. St. Louis win this one. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Larry Traylor gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matty enters with 15 losses. Now, some of that could be bad luck. Some of it's a lack of run support. But clearly, he struggled at his times, no doubt about it. But to still be in the rotation, I think he's still a pretty good pitcher. We'll see if he can put together a good performance in this one.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Stepping up now, Dan Vogelbach. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Rounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the dive. How about that? Here's Miguel Sano. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Smoke toward third. James moving to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Digging in to try it again. Darren James.
Baseman, Darren James.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. 0-1, here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Your pitch only, huh?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cortez giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay, and he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a flare out toward right center. Moncada onto the grass, and that retires the side.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
All right, one time, right here.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 47 thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
Stepping in, Steven. In this one, he was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Popped high in the air. Riggs is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren James.
Here we go, one time, like a big dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner scores from second. The relay throw. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0. Ready for another chance. Darren James. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Bogarts is there for it, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And that misses. Ball 1. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks go 1.
Hey, you can do it.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
In for strike 2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping into the box, Matt Espinoza. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Looped out toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Now in the box, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Armas racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a rather digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now with the plate, Aaron Alford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Alford.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Rivas, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
No runner, no runner.
Thompson is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit. Ready once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Darren James.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. At the plate, Darren James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 now.
nice and patient. Get yours.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the second finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series. Striding in, Darren James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Hey, try that pitch, son. Here you go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 2-3 go. Into the box now, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And this will be fouled away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hot shot to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leave 1. Settling in now, Steven Cortez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cortez.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 left. So digging in now, Darren James. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Get your pitch right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Now batting, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dan Vogelbach.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box, Aaron Alford, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Alford. Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, one time,
Digging in and looking for more, Gustavo Gonzalez. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
The 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Let's go. Jermaine Rogers.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Moncada has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
James
takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Hobson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out. Coming to the plate now, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, no one better right here.
Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Now a splitter that time that it just about got him.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hobson racing back at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
So coming to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy.
A manager erupts after his team earns a timely sweep.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Stepping into the box, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well. You're back home. It's game 1 of a homestand. And you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home. Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Now to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the belt, the pitch, and there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and that is 27 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Ball 1, no strike.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hold you right here one time, kid.
And the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Get your pitch here squared up.
Here it is on 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Plawecki waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some. Ready once again, Taylor Motter. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. To third. Scooped up. 1 there. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in once again, Darren James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
That's a ball.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Dan Vogelback will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Touch up. Drive him in right now. Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Halfway.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they will get the force for the out. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
This is pulled into right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Yankees forced to settle for one.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second. At the plate, Darren James. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip.
Wait for a good one.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
One out and a runner on second base.
Hey, let her rip here.
And that's over. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping into the box, Dan Vogelbach. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. And he'll snap one over to first. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Strand of pay. Ready for another chance. Darren James 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on.
Over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Digging in to try it again, Marco Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marco. Hernandez.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Darren James will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa,
and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it right
Into
here.
his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 count, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So digging in now, Darren James, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's no.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully.